Right, here we go. Right, I've doing some upgrades in my studio. I'm running with some new cameras. One of the most important things when you're doing video, apart from the voice needs to be right, or the audio needs to be clear, is your lighting. So a lot of cameras, like at the minute, I've got lighting on my cameras there, but I wanted something a bit more professional. I wanted to move away from. I've got some studio lights somewhere, but they're quite big. They run with the old bulbs, so they get quite hot. And I wanted something a bit more flexible. So I've got these. These are the GVMs. So this is an opening the box. And what I quite liked about this when I saw it is it comes in its own carry case. So there's the box that we just arrived from Mr. Amazon. Hopefully you can hear me okay because I'm a bit away from a microphone. Should have put a lapel mic on. So that's what you get in the box, which is great, isn't it? So if you're going anywhere, you want to be able to carry your stuff around, don't you? Safe. A lot of the time you buy stuff and it's not contain anything. It's not bad. It's not. I'm not sure what the weight is, but a few kilos there. So let's have a look what's inside here. Let me just move that out of the way and that out of the way. Oh, cool. Ooh. Interesting. Oh, that must be just to protect them. So you've got like there's a flap in between. These are the units here, come in their own little bag, which is great. Let's have a look at that. So, oh, I'll tell you what, the packaging's bloody good, isn't it? Really cool. And I've got, obviously I've not even looked at the instructions yet, but I've got to work out how to use these. And I bought these ones because I think they're better with skin tone. So the full colour, you can do all sorts of. Well, you can control them with your phone. So that's one unit. So obviously needs some charge in it, and you can connect them. You can have one as a slave as well, and one as a master. So that's what they actually look like. And what we're going to do in a bit. I'm liking them. I really like the way they've done that. The packaging is great. Like I say, you've got your own box, and then in here there's two stands for them. Let's see if we can pull that a bit closer, and it might sound a bit better then. I was too excited. I didn't even bother putting my Bluetooth mics on, which I could have done. Oh, they're pretty cool, aren't they? They look pretty decent tripod for your lights. So we like them in their own packaging as well. All labelled, all branded up, as you do. Now, I presume the next box, the box that's in here, must be the cabling for them. And what I'm going to do after this, I'm going to set up my cameras, and I'll do a shot with them and see what they come like. But this was just the box opening. Yeah. So we could probably get rid of that box somewhere. We won't need that going forward, I don't think. We won't be putting them in there. So these are just your power cables, and it looks like they're quite a decent length as well. So you've got, I'm not even going to tell you any specs because I didn't even read the specs, but one of my frustrations is when you buy anything, normally they come with crappy cables, don't they? And they're dead short. Like buy a kettle. I mean, you've got to have it right next to the bloody plug socket, haven't you? But these sort of things, you want to be able to position them in a place away and plug them in, don't you? So you've got quite a bit of length there. You'll probably end up running off an extension lead or something, won't you? But to be fair, for my studio, they're quite a decent length. Quite a decent length there. You've got all that for that, and then you've got a bit on the unit itself. So that's pretty decent. So what have we got in the box? So I'm liking it. So you've got two tripods, power cables, and two of these lights. So the proof will be in the pudding when these lights go on. Also, they've got the diffuse these on the diffuser, whatever you want to call them. But you can on the back. Yeah, you've got a power socket on the back, and then there's different modes, brightness. And you can control it from an app. So I need to get the app, plug them in, and see what they're like. But It looks professional. What I also wanted for is if I go anywhere and I turn up, I don't want to be turning up with, you know, 20 quid plug-in little LED lights. I wanted something that looks professional, because if we're going to do a proper professional video shoot, then we want it to look right, don't we? So you can imagine 2 of these and three cameras. It looked pretty pucker, won't it? I think it'll look really good. So that's them. Right, next thing, plug them in, give them a try. So it's the GVM, and I'll put a link in the video. Great, which stands for Great Video Maker, which is perfect, isn't it? But they look the part, and hopefully they'll do exactly what they say they do. So anyway, keep it Dougie Stone Radio. So we've gone through the unboxing of the GVMs. There's 2 in a box. I've set one up now, and what you can do, you can get an app which you download and you connect to Bluetooth. So that's what the app looks like. Yeah. And then what I've got here, I've got the light plugged in. I've connected it via Bluetooth, and then what I can do on the app is I can turn up the brightness. I can change whether the sort of light, whether it's warm light or cold light. Can do that, so that's up. And then what you can also do, which is pretty cool, you've got different colours, and you can set scenes up to have different things. So if you've got a regular scene, you can set it up to be like that. So that what I can do now is I can actually go around the wheel and change the lighting effects, which is pretty good. I have got another light on here, so I'll just turn that one off, because that's illuminating me at the minute. So it'll probably be a lot better like that. So we can change the colour, saturation, you can do all that. So I think there's also settings so that you can have it like a police siren stuff. So that's it there. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? Looks right. That's what it looks like from the front. Probably dazzle you to death, but that's what it looks like. And then obviously from here I can change the colours. So if I have put it on an angle like that, so it's not shining on yourselves or directly at the camera, and it's shining at me, so what I can do is I can change the colour. So we can also change to warm light or like that. That's on full blast. It's quite bright, and that's on a low setting. So you can have it on a nice low setting. You can put it on warm light, and you'll just get like a warm glow. I think it's pretty cool. I really like it. You can, like I say, you can set them. You can have a master and a slave. So on the back here, there's some buttons, and you just put it into mode. So to connect it, you put it in app mode, go on your Bluetooth, find it, and connect. But there's also, so you can have a master and a slave. So you can set one up as a master, obviously. So say set this one as the master, and set another one up as a slave. Whatever you do on one will do on the other. But you can also run them independent, because you might want different coloured lights. But I am really impressed with them. I really like it. I've literally just taken them out of the box. Right, just to round off, I've not got my lights on my camera light here because I want you to be able to see these lights. What I've also seen on the app, there's a thing called Scene, and you've got, and I'll try them now. So this one that's playing now is called, oh, hang on, Lightning. So this is lightning. So if you think about it, if you're doing a video, hopefully there's no one's affected by flashing lights. So that's lighting. There's another one there, candle. So I'll change it and it'll flicker like a candle. So obviously you're doing a video or a video shoot or a film or a scene, then you can change it. There's one that's a bad bulb, so you know, you have a bad bulb and it'll flicker on and off, and which is pretty good. Disco, for all you disco people out there, it'll go for all the different colours. I'm presuming you should be able to speed that up and slow that down. Yeah, you can, but I've not looked in detail. Paparazzi, I get it all the time. Know what I mean? Oh, it's cake. Oh, look, Sticky Stone. So there you go, flashing lights, so that's good. You got party. Don't know how that varies from disco, but it's different lighting sound. That light, different light. You can change the colours on these as well. Then you've got a TV one. So that obviously will, if you're doing something as if you're in front of a television, you might not be in front of a television, but you've got that effect then that makes it look like you're watching TV. And then the last one, cop car. There you go, wait till that kicks in. There you go. That'll be all right. Stick that in the front of your car, you'll clear the motorway. So I just thought I'd wrap that up. And there's scenes that you can add. Like I said before, you can go and change the colour. You can change the brightness, and I'm really impressed with them. And I'm sure once I've had a bit more of a play with them, it'll be even better. Because I think, well, that's done now. Has that got? Yeah. So that's your warm light. Absolutely brilliant. So go and check it out. I'll put a link down in the bottom. Yeah, these were on offer. I think it was quite a percentage off, so that's why I bought them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Hope it's helpful for you. I like them, and no doubt you'll see some more of my videos where I'll actually be using them. So anyway.